What's up, my friends? It's almost Christmas, but it seems like Santa Claus delivered just a bit early because my shipment from backcountry.com just got here. Yes! And these two boxes are about just over $1,000 worth of gear. However, I spent much less than that thanks to Black Friday sales. Mostly mountaineering stuff, some fishing and kayaking as well, I think. To put it up there, I know a few of you who are familiar with the news regarding backcountry.com will get on me for making this video at this time. So I'll just say that I wasn't aware of the whole lawsuit thing at the time I bought all the stuff. If I was, I probably would have bought it elsewhere, but I wasn't. So we'll just ignore that fact for now. Besides, I think backcountry.com has publicly apologized for that. I guess we'll see where that goes and whether or not I'll continue buying from them. Anyways, that's enough for the intro. Let's open this up and have a look. Actually, do we want to open the small box first or the big box first? Let me know down in the comments. Nah, just messing with you. Let's start with the small box. Okay, first up we have the Patagonia Skeena River Waders. This was a pretty good deal at more than 30% off, and this was the first pair of quality waders that I've gotten, so definitely excited to try this. This replaces my dad's really old, shitty, leaky waders that I've been using for the past 5 years. You know what? Let's try this on and have a look. Okay, here we go. Fits great. Feels great too. Yeah, check that out. Now I can look like all those models on Patagonia's Instagram page. Man, I just love how well these fit. Fits a lot better than my old pair. You know, the struggles of being a really skinny person who likes to fly fish. I just have the hardest time finding waders that fit. You know, fly fishing is still such a heavily male-dominated sport, so a lot of waders are made for guys with much bigger proportions. So I definitely appreciate Patagonia making waders in various sizes for people with various proportions, particularly people of smaller proportions like me. This is especially nice as the sport becomes more diversified. Speaking of which, Patagonia also makes women's waders, and I almost bought a pair because it's easier to find a better fit. Except, typically, if the waders fit, or if they mostly fit, the feet will be too small, or something else will be too big. Anyways, features. This has an exterior pocket that zips horizontally, has a pocket for hand warming, no more cold hands even when fishing in winter, and has an internal waterproof pocket for your phone, your wallet, your keys, anything that you don't want to drop in the river or get covered with fish slime. Definitely nice. Also comes with a repair kit. If it leaks, you can patch it up. Anyways, I'm really excited to get out in the water and test this out. If you want to see a review later, let me know down in the comments. Okay, now for the big box. First up, we have the Grivel G12 crampons. I'm just starting to get into mountaineering, and I'm really hoping to climb Mount Rainier next summer. Or Mount Tahoma, I think, as the Native Americans knew it as, for those of you who are into that whole decolonize movement. Love the name Grivel, by the way. Sounds like a mashup of Grimace and Evil, which is pretty metal, at least to me. Sounds pretty metal. Looks pretty metal too. So many sharp points. Arr. So 12 points to be exact. These are 12-point steel crampons, and these ones are semi-automatic. Rival also makes them in automatic and a strap-on. For those of you who don't climb mountains, that's basically how these attach to your boots and what kind of boots they're compatible with. So hopefully I'll be able to make some mountaineering videos for you pretty soon. Unless, of course, I get buried in an avalanche. Which brings us to the next item. Next we have the Backcountry Access T2 Avalanche Kit. Let's open this up and have a look. Okay, so here's what the kit comes with. It's got an avalanche probe, folds it nicely and fits into this bag. Nice and light too, which is nice. For Sparta! Comes with a collapsible shovel. This thing isn't too heavy. And it folds down into that really compact size, which is definitely nice. And of course it comes with the avalanche beacon and the sling for carrying it. So basically, if I get buried by an avalanche, this is how my friends are going to find me to dig me out. That's assuming that I haven't pissed them off too much. So this is for finding the person that's buried by the avalanche. This is for finding exactly where they are. Has markings for the depth. And this is for digging them out. I guess the Avalanche Kit is one of those things that you really never want to have to use. Except for maybe the shovel. It's good for snow camping, digging out your car if it snows a lot during your hike, and building snowmen effigies of your politicians if they shut down the government again this winter like they did last winter. Okay, for the rest of the stuff, just a few small items. Here we have a carry bag for the crampons. As you saw earlier, they're really sharp, so you put them in here when you aren't using them, and so that way they won't damage the rest of the stuff that you're carrying. Next, we have the NRS Co-Pilot knife. This is a safety knife for kayaking, diving, and river rafting. Basically, the primary use of this is to cut yourself free if you get into a tangle and end up in the water, to avoid drowning. So supposedly this thing is good for cutting rope and string, of course, cutting avocados, apparently, according to the official product video, and throats of your enemies. Maybe not, actually. This thing has a blunt tip. Basically, the blunt tip is there if you're cutting yourself loose. If you're cutting yourself free from a tangle, you're going to be working the knife really close to your body, and it has a blunt tip so that you don't accidentally stab yourself. I guess this is like the Avalanche Kit. It's one of those things that you hope you never need to use, but you really want to have it on you just in case you need it. In fact, you're not supposed to use this to cut anything normally, except soft stuff like avocados and your enemy's throats. You want to keep that edge as perfectly sharp as possible, just in case you get into an actual emergency. And after you survive your near drowning, there is a bottle opener so they can celebrate with a cold drink. Cheers. So here's the holder for the knife. I have it mounted to my life jacket. Guys, I'll admit, I shot this video in multiple takes, and between the time the box opened and the time I filmed this segment, I actually needed the knife for something involving heavy fishing line and really, really big fish. Video of that coming soon, keep an eye out for it. But that's why the knife isn't in its original packaging. Perfect timing. The holder, which of course comes with the knife, is a royal pain in the ass to attach and detach from life vests, so I just left it in there. But since it's already there, I might as well show you guys how it works. So here it is. Nice and sturdy, nice and secure. If you need it, you simply squeeze the tabs here on the sides and it pops out. Pretty ingenious, actually. Really secure, really sturdy, but really easy, really fast quick release. Again, for those emergencies when you need it fast. Next we have the buff. Got this for a few bucks. I mean, it's a good deal, everyone has them. Might as well try it. And last, we have some 4X fluorocarbon tippet. For those of you who don't fly fish, basically, this is what makes up the very end of your fishing line and what you attach your fly to. Fluorocarbon is the clearest and least visible type of fishing line. Its refractive index is similar to that of water, which means in the water it's nearly invisible. This comes in handy if you're trying to catch fish with really good eyesight, let's say trout or carp, in really clear water. Particularly with more popular fishing spots. The bigger fish there have probably been caught and released before, so they know what fishing line looks like and they know to look out for it. And if they see it, they'll spook and they won't bite. With this, they can't see it. The stuff is normally super expensive, so when it goes on sale at a good price, I usually buy some. Oh yes, we also have a free sticker. You see, normally these are fun, except because of the whole lawsuit fiasco, I don't think I'll be sticking this on anything anytime soon. Anyways, that's about $1,000 worth of gear. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. See you all next time.